the fact that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is clearly the most influential fighting form in the history of mixed martial arts. And you are Brazilian. You know, when you hear about fighters from Brazil, you're expecting the grappling to be the story and the BJJ to be the story. And obviously you can handle yourself there. But the power, my God, and the hand speed. And not only that, but when you fight, a lot of people can strike, but you move your head offline more like a boxer, more like someone who has a background in boxing. That's what a lot of strikers don't do in MMA. Where does that come from? I know you boxed at a young age, but how did that happen in Brazil when BJJ is so big down there?
Yeah, I come from grappling. You know, I come from jiu-jitsu. So when I started like training for MMA, I have to start training boxing, training karate, training whatever is gonna make me like well around. So when I started like training the first couple punches, the coach was the first one tell me like, "Oh my God, you are grappling, but you can punch. You really can get this eventually good. So you just have to keep training, improve your game." So when he told me, I never stopped in that moment training boxing. You know, I started to get better and better and better. But one day, I really saw what he told me was true. My fight against Julia, but I strike force. For that fight, it's like back in like 10 years ago, like almost 10 years ago, I was a grappling. You know, I was like straight training for take her down and then finish her on the floor. So I ended up knocking her out with a jab. And I look at my coach like, what is wrong? Like, I don't understand. So after that fight, I knew something even better is gonna come together in my game. So I never stop training, striking, and now like I have this power, I have this speed, I know how to use my reach very well, and I incorporate my strike very well in my game. So now I can really strike with anyone, and from that moment, if I feel some threat, I can take somebody down, I can finish it. So I'm a well around it, and my strike just grew with my strength, with everything in my body. Just was a natural thing, and training hard.
Amanda, I brought up some of the great victories that you've had in your career when I spoke earlier. I want to know at this particular juncture, at this particular point in your career, is there somebody that you particularly want very, very badly? Once upon a time, I mean, you know, again, Cyborg, people wanted her, you got her. People wanted Rousey, you got her. Here's a situation now where you're at the top of the heap and you're the target, but is there somebody you want, somebody you're targeting specifically that you want to beat very, very badly?
Honestly, no, not have somebody really that I look for. I'm a champion. I have to keep defending my belt. You know, this is my job. You know, whatever UFC schedule for me next, I will face. So yeah, whatever. Who wanna face me? I'm gonna be in my spot. You know, waiting for you. So no matter what UFC wanna do, I'm ready to do.
Amanda, to Stephen A's point, Anderson is a credible opponent, but a big underdog. And the history of fighting has a lot of examples of dominant champions like you who get upset when they fought the big names, and now a fighter without the same kind of name comes up on their radar, and they can't get up for the fight as much. How do you guard against that?
You know, Megan obviously is very dangerous opponent. She work hard for this moment. I feel like she deserve. So and I feel like for me, Megan is tall, you know, very tall, long, and that can give me like a little bit trouble in the fight. But I also have a lot of experience in fight with the girls taller than me. Holly Holmes was one. Germaine was very tall as well. So in the gym, I just switch my training partner. You know, I get like a tall guy to like really help me with my time and everything. So yeah, I feel like I'm ready. I feel like everything she has, I know, and I will capitalize and finish the fight. I feel like she's not ready yet to be a champion. I feel like she still have to go in a path for she be able to really realize how big this moment is.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.